Hi kids. In today's session, you are going to learn about the India's foreign policy. Okay. First, we will learn about the what is the meaning of foreign policy. Foreign policy. We can define this one as a friendly relationship between the countries. Okay. The friendly relationship between the countries. It may be the two countries, otherwise the more countries also. But to maintain the friendly relationship between the countries. For this foreign policy, that means the foreign policy we are making only to what I said, to maintain the friendly relationship I said, as well as for the external affairs also. Okay, to maintain the external affairs. That means external affairs means what are the things it's going on externally. That means outside of the country. Outside of the country, what are the things it's going on? That means in the other country, what are the things it's going on, and how we can help them, and how the other countries they can help in our country. That only we are going to see in this lesson. Why we are making this foreign policy? Basic principles. What are the basic principles of the foreign policy? For the national security, if you are keeping, that means if you are maintaining friend relationship with any country, it will give the nation security. It will give the nation security. But it is not practical thing. But in theoretical thing, we are making some agreement with other countries as a friendly relationship. Okay. With China also we signed in the friendly foreign policy there. That is foreign policy means what I said, the maintaining the friendly relationship I said. But whether we are not having any threat of security there, we are having the threat of security, isn't it, or not there? There is security? No, not at all. There is no security in between the India and China. And also with Pakistan also we made the friendly relationship. Okay, that means we signed in the foreign policy. But often they used to fight with us. What the government they are saying, we are not involved in that one. Only the terrorist people only attacking you people, like that only they are saying. Here this side, if coming for the China means, China, the government, they are not opening their mouth at all about the Ladakh problem. Okay. Same again, but what we are saying, only it will give the national security. For the national security only, we are signing in the foreign policy. As well as national prosperity. National prosperity means what? Fame. It will one nation's fame it will raise. When we are having the friendly relationship with other countries, definitely they will learn about our customs, what it's going on in our country. Everything they will learn, as well as we will learn about the other countries. For that purpose only we are signing in the foreign policy. Okay. Next, increasing number of friendly relation. Because of this foreign policy, the number of friendly country it will increase. For example, I may say about that what are the neighboring countries around us, everything they are the we are signed in the friendly relation, that means in the foreign policy among with them. Okay. But whatever the things we are saying there, practically it is not possible. Only theoretically only we are saying that we are having the friendly relationship with Nepal, with Bangladesh, with Pakistan, with Afghanistan, with China, with the USA, with Russia. So many countries we are saying that, isn't it? And also we joined in the international organization also. But whether it is very useful there? No, not at all. Because just they are signing, but apart from that alone, they are doing their work, isn't it? That means if one person, if they are signing in the foreign policy, means that person should not attack that country, which country is signed there. Okay. For example, I may say India and China, they signed in the pact on 1954 itself. Okay, 28th April 1954 itself. We both are signed that we will be in the friendly manner. Okay, and our country, it won't interfere in the internal affairs of that country, China. As well as China also, it won't interfere in the internal affairs of our country. And also, they won't attack us, and we also won't attack them. Like that only we signed in that one. Whether it is continuing there, no, not at all. That time itself, 1961 itself, they made a war against us. They made a war against us. That means, what are the things they are signing there? It is not practicing there. Okay, for what purpose we are making this one foreign policy, but it is not in the practical manner. Okay, but you want to know what is the meaning of the foreign policy and what are its objectives. Foreign policy means what I say, just signing in one policy to maintain the friendly relationship among the nation. What it will be the objectives? Objectives means what? What is the main aim of this one? What is the main aim of the foreign policy? What is the main aim? To maintain the friendly relationship, to maintain the security. Nation, it will, they will feel as a secured people. Okay, when we are signing with other country, what we will think that definitely if we are facing any problem, the other country, with which country we signed that country they will come and help us. Like that only we will feel that. So we are feeling that secured. Okay, and also what I said that friendly relation, so many countries we will get the friendly relation, and the economic it will develop. If we are signing with any country in this foreign policy, our economic it will develop. How it will develop? The other country, with which country we signed, that country they will come forward to invest in our country. As well as if we are rich, what we will do? We will invest in the other country. Okay, through that our economic it will develop there. Not only one countries, the countries which are involved in the foreign policy, all the countries their economic it will develop there. And achieving the world peace. World level, the peace will be there. World level, the peace will be there. And every nation they will move on to the peaceful. They will move on to the peaceful coexist. Okay, they will move on to the peaceful coexist. Okay, this foreign policy I am saying, actually who will move there to approach the country, to other country to come and join in our country, that means to come and sign in our agreement. Who will move there? External Ministry, External Affairs. Who will move there? Our country, our Indian government only. They will appoint the Ministry of External Affairs. External means you will only take care of the external level. You won't enter into our country's any internal affairs there. Okay, you won't mind about internal affairs. What are the things it's going on inside? But what he will check there? He will check only the external affairs. For each and every country, separate external affair minister will be there. Okay, with China one minister there may be. That means what are the dealings it's going on in between us and as well as to the, that means with our country and to the China. Everything it will take care by one person. Okay, like that only. But we can't be able to allot the so many ministers. So 3 to 4 countries, one of the minister he will take care, and also another minister he will take care of the another 3 to 4 countries. That type only we are appointing the Ministry of External Affairs. Okay, and Ministry of External Affairs, for that person actually we are giving the training also there in India. We are giving the training in New Delhi. Actually it was established in 1986 to provide the training to the external ministry, External Affairs Ministry. For that person they are giving the training there. Okay, through the training only we are we are choosing the person. Okay, through the only by voting alone we are not choosing any person there. Only for other ministers we are by voting alone we are choosing. But here the person he was chosen by the members of the Lok Sabha. Okay, members of the Lok Sabha, he only choosing the person, one who is eligible for that criteria. One who is eligible for that criteria. Criteria means one who is eligible for that position. Okay. In our Constitution of India 1950, what it was given, that only we are going to see. In Article 51, it said that it promote the international peace and security. The foreign policy is promoting the international peace and security. It maintains the justice and honorable relationship between the nation. Justice as well as the honorable relationship between the nation. Whether really it's going on there? No, in practically it's not there. Foster respect for international law and international organization. We should give the respect to the international law as well as the international organization. What are the international organizations are there? Everything we should give the respect. Encourage settlement of international disputes. Encouraging the settlement of the international dispute. International dispute means in between the countries. What are the disputes? Disputes means conflicts, wars, whatever thing it's going on there. Everything to solve there. Okay, to solve. That only we are saying here. Next we will move on to the Panchashil. Okay, Panchashil. It was introduced by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Actually, this one introduced for what purpose? The agreement which was made between the India and China, that time alone the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru he declared this Panchashir. 28th April 1954, they both, the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and China President Premier, actually Chow Han Loi and Jawaharlal Nehru both only signed in the agreement, foreign policy agreement. In that one alone, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru declared the Panchashir. What this Panchashir? Panch means, you know, 5. Shil means virtues. Shil means what? Virtues. 5 virtues only they are mentioned. That means Jawaharlal Nehru he mentioned in the Panchashir. What are they? That we'll see. Mutual respect for each other, territorial integrity and sovereignty. Mutual respect, that means we should respect the other country's sovereignty as well as territorial integrity. What are the customs they are following? We should respect. And also what are the customs we are following? That they should respect. Next, mutual non-aggression. There should be the mutual non-aggression. Non-aggression means aggressive means what? Very cruel things also we may say, isn't it? The non-aggression means opposite for the. That means mutually we should be in the friendly manner. That only they are saying. Next, mutual non-interference. We are not interfering in the internal affairs as well as the other country also. They should not interfere in our country's internal affairs. Equality and cooperation for mutual benefit. Mutual, if we need the benefit, there what should be there? There should be the equality. There should be the equality and as well as the cooperation in between the nation. Both they should cooperate there. Both they should treat them as in the equal manner. No one should dominate the other country. India should not dominate the China as well as the China should not dominate the India. And last one, peaceful coexistence. What there should be there? There should be the peaceful coexistence without the war. Okay, without the war means we are saying as a bloodshed alone only is the war, not only the bloodshed. Cold War. Cold War means that we will wait for the time when we can able to attack them. Same like that, they will also wait for the time. No, we can say about this corona also, isn't it? Corona also one type of the biomedical war alone, which was created by China. Somebody saying no, actually it was born only in the Brazil, like that saying. But which country it affected more means only the America only affected more. The least country which affected, that means where it was born, that country it is not affected by the corona, isn't it? That we know very well. That means the biomedical war, it was started by China only, we are saying. Through that, what they are doing, they want to develop their economic condition. How they are developing? The other countries, due to this corona, all the countries, they stopped their economical. What are the things they may earn there, isn't it? That means all the countries, they stopped that industrial production, everything there. But only China, again and again, they are giving the more production. Where the disease born, but there, what it's going on there? There, the production is going on there, but the spread of the other countries which was affected by that country, they are not in that much of the economical condition. That means they are facing only the problem in the economical level due to that disease, isn't it? That means what they thought that in their mind that they achieved, that China, they achieved that one, isn't it? Like that only we may say in the economic condition of point of view, when you are watching that one, definitely everyone can able to say that China only, they spreaded this disease to all over the world to give the depression in the economical level, to give the depression in the economical level. How in the Second World War, after the Second World War, all over the world, they faced the economical depression. Same like that only nowadays also, the people they are facing, that means the countries, they are facing the economical depression. Comparing to that, now only we are facing the so much of the economical depression. No, so many members, they are not having the employment opportunity. If they are employing also, they are not getting that much salary. Like that only it's going on there. Okay.